For Cage War 62 with our upcoming contest, three-minute rounds in our middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in yesterday 184 pounds, representing Atlas Jiu-Jitsu out of right here in Albany, New York, Aidhan Cunningham. Callaghan. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in yesterday 186.5 pounds, representing Goju Ryukai out of Gloversville, New York, Bryan Betts. The man in charge of the action at the sound of the bell, Dan Mergliotta.
Betts wearing the red, Callaghan wearing the blue. Callaghan, the much taller fighter. Betts, the one with a little bit more experience, comes in with a win.
And although we see the tie shorts, his win was by submission.
Here we go, our third fight tonight. Betts and Callaghan.
Ooh. I will say these Goju Ryukis are closing the distance tonight.
Very quickly.
Maybe they were watching Cobra Kai.
I felt that leg kick over here.
It's nice. He's going outside, inside, beating up both sides of the leg.
Ooh, caught him too with a clean left hook.
But again, when you get with a guy against Atlas, they will shoot on you.
Yep.
Aidhan trying to trap that arm.
Yep. Right to guard, nice. And look for the
And this is not a bad place for Aidhan Callaghan
overhook on his right side.
in a novice rules fight, being that tall with those limbs.
Oh. You can see a nice transition into an armbar here, or triangle.
Betts really has to watch, overexerting himself here, lifting his opponent up, slamming him.
That takes a lot. At the time, you don't think you're expending a lot of energy, but
Betts is strong.
It is, but how many times can you do that?
Well, he can't do that. He's got to. It appeared as though he was trying to strike.
Yep.
Callaghan's leaking from the nose, from that overhand left.
He's got that arm.
Looking to work up the arm, triangle.
Betts is just incredibly gritty here.
Trying to cross past that knee.
It's going to be tough to pass his guard.
Exactly. These guys with these long limbs, man, that can really, make things difficult in terms of jiu-jitsu and grappling. Betts doing the right thing, though, using that forearm, making it uncomfortable for Callaghan.
Wow, he actually did pass his guard.
But again, he's against the cage. Can he establish eye control?
Minute left to go. A little over a minute left to go in our first round.
I think he gets elevated here.
Callaghan's got the foot in.
I'd like to see them stand up. Yeah, here we go.
1 minute left, guys.
This is what I want to see.
Betts has his mouth open. Let's see how much that took out of him.
Callaghan's got so much range. He used the length.
He's got to utilize that.
Use the length.
That length in that jab, man.
He hasn't even thrown it. Oh!
Nice left hand again by Betts.
Betts is a beast.
But again, when you throw that many punches with bad intentions, that many strikes, that many slams. Oh, nice roll by Callaghan into mount.
Beautiful.
30 seconds left. What can he do with it?
I think he sets up a armbar or arm triangle.
Heck of a job by Callaghan here.
Betts has got to watch, pushing up with those arms.
Very interesting, even first round. Both fighters have had their moments.
20 seconds of work.
Coming up on 15 seconds.
We got a good one here.
And either way, he's going to be tiring Betts out in this position.
I think Betts is very exhausted. But
Good
look at
job. Looking for the triangle, get the hips up.
Can he survive just a couple of seconds? Nice.
Good job.
Nice
Betts.
job by both these guys.
We get to see a round two. I like this fight. It's a good one. Betts and Callaghan.
Yeah.
Both men will rest, and then they'll come out and do it all over again in our second round.
Callaghan's nose bleeding from a heavy punch. Let's see if we can get it here.
Yeah, this was early on, too.
Betts, nice left hand. Followed it up,
He almost
right,
did
left.
a back fist into a straight.
Boom. Nice job.
Very clean. Good round. Maybe a slight edge to Betts, but give Callaghan some credit.
Give Betts some credit, though, too. He was able to sprawl. He was able to reverse a little bit. He was able to establish some control time. He's answering some questions about this Goju Ryu team and their ground ability.
Yeah. I'm going to take my medication.
All right, here we go. Round two. Big Dan about to get started.
Now, if you're Callaghan here, you have to keep it at distance. You have to. at least initially. I mean,
But again, you know, he wants to go to the ground. He wants to close that distance.
but
Nice overhand right. Callaghan wants to be on the ground, working those arms, working the triangles.
And keep that overhand on the right side, or overhook on the right side. Curious to see, yep.
Betts aware, though, every time that Callaghan
he's
tries to
either-
work up the
He's
body.
either deep in or he's deep out, which is very good awareness. Some guys don't pick up on that.
Now, again, but for Callaghan, if the judges are looking at this, you have to attack from the ground. You have to go for these submissions. You have to go for the sweeps. Getting his knee in there, trying to create that distance.
Grappling with somebody that lengthy is just so hard. It's like you're climbing a mountain.
Oh. Good job by Mount. Betts maintaining the mount. Callaghan so long getting those legs back in. Coming up on the halfway mark.
Back over. Yep. Beautiful.
Good job by Callaghan. Coach Ed Anthony saying, go for it. They must see something submission-wise.
what are you saying from Callahan's corner?
Yep.
Yeah, he's got the sweep. I think he was at. Yep. Oh, wow.
Nice job by Betts. Looked like a
wrestling
WWE
crate.
pin there quick.
The perfect plex.
And you guys have alluded to it. It's not easy grappling with a guy that just the length of Callahan.
Yeah.
And what is it that makes it so difficult? Is it just you're just dealing with a lot of just limbs and
There's-
elbows? and-
yeah. Everything's just so lengthy and long. He's
Yeah.
usually a guy that they're not huge size-wise, but lengthwise, there's a lot of ground to cover there.
Yep.
There we go. Betts moves into full mount. Callaghan bucking, trying to roll. Looking for the chin. Callaghan doing a good job keeping the chin down. 30 seconds left in the second round.
A good round here by Betts.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's got this control time, and there's not been a ton of submission threats. I mean, this is definitely in his favor this round.
He's got the elbow down in the neck, doing some damage to the body right in front of us here. Excellent round by Betts.
And, you know, we were concerned about whether his stamina was going to be, you know, hindered, but he seems to be doing well. He recovered.
grinding.
Both these guys want a bit of a dirty fight, a little bit of action on the ground, and we're seeing it here tonight. All right, our first third round of the night coming up. Our third fight here of 16, 7 title fights here tonight at Cage Wars 62, live from Rivers Casino and Resort and Schenectady, along with Iron Will Berry and the poet, Jay Ingelston. My name is Bryan, and thank you guys for watching on Stimulus.com. We appreciate it. Action-packed night so far.
You know, this is going to be a tough one to judge. I mean, I would give that second round to Betts, but that first round could really go either way.
Could have either gone either way, absolutely.
What do you think Ed Anthony tells him in the corner, Will?
You got to attack. You've got to go for the submission. You've got to go for the neck. You know, he's giving you that neck. You've got to go for the arm. The triangle really isn't there with that stocky guy, even with the long arms.
Especially
go for the neck, go for the key locks.
He's been seeing it coming before it even gets there. He's either got both arms in or both arms out, either wearing on him. So I'm curious to see what Betts' corner.
I'm interested to see what Callahan's corner tells him. I would be inclined to think that at least for the first half of the round, he's going to want to keep it at distance and maybe land a couple of clean strikes and change the complexion of this fight.
Yeah.
But Betts has the advantage striking.
Yeah. He's not afraid to dive in and strike with a guy that long. You have to get inside.
But that's because Callahan's not putting his arms out. I mean, put your arms out. Punish him for coming in.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
But some guys naturally have more power, and Callaghan doesn't look like a big puncher.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got the neck. There's an arm in. What can he do with it? It's really tough to finish it with this arm in.
Yeah.
Boy, there's a lot of limbs going on there.
Ed Anthony giving him the adjustment.
Sweep right here too, if he wanted to.
Oh, he got out. Nice job by Betts.
I would go for the over. overhook on his left side
Yeah.
instead of the right side.
And this is not where you want to spend the last 2 minutes if you're Callaghan.
No, especially with the way that last round went. He's got to sweep. He's got to bump. He's got to threaten with submissions. He's got to use the knee and the feet.
Good fight, though. Both fighters are very live with 2 minutes left to go in the third round.
You know, when you see Callaghan trying to get those legs up high to lock the back down, but Betts doing a good job. Keep pressuring forward.
Yep. He's not sitting up a lot. He's making sure he wears his weight on his stomach a little bit.
If he had an effective body lock, I feel like he could pass this guard. Looking for that arm. Looking for that key lock.
This is where length comes into the equation, Bryan.
He's got it. Betts is trying to tuck his arm underneath the thigh.
What's Callaghan trying to do here?
He's trying to get a key lock on that left arm. Good job by Betts.
Betts is strong.
He's aware and he's strong. You know, you can be as strong as you want, but if you're not aware of what's coming.
And this is not an easy opponent by any stretch of the imagination. I think Callaghan would have a lot of success against a lot of guys.
Yeah. I mean, keeps going for the Hail Mary with that triangle, but Betts is all over it.
Betts keeping his composure, doing what he's got to do to win this round.
He's not giving him space is the main thing here.
1 minute left.
I'd like to see Betts try and do a little bit more damage to the body. There it is while he's
trying to trap that arm. Betts doing a nice job straightening it out. Keeping it under his hip. Good job staying on top.
And he's been relentless the entire fight.
I think it's a game of gas right now.
And surprisingly, at least from my eyes, he doesn't appear to have emptied the tank.
No.
A really nice job by Betts, all things considered, against a very game, tall, lanky, awkward opponent.
And he's making Callaghan wear his weight. Final few seconds of this fight.
Appears as though Betts is off to his second victory. 10 seconds and counting. And this one appears to go to the judges' scorecard. A good fight here.
That's it.
For a third fight of the night. Very well done. Both men very, very game.
Got to give that one to Betts if I'm a judge, though.
I think so. I think so. And if you're Callaghan, you don't hang your head here. You don't hang your head here.
He wasn't ever not in the fight. He did work off his back. Betts used a very good game plan of making him wear his weight, forehead in his chest, in his gut, under the chin.
Being aware of those submission attempts, when to straighten his arm, when to put his hand underneath his leg.
Yep, very good, very, very good grappling awareness.
And good matchmaking, too, by Cage Wars. I mean, you got a lot of these, fighters, first fight, second fight, 0 fights or whatever. This was very, very competitive for two, relative newbies in this game. And I think both of them have a bit of a future.
And I will say the Goju Ryuki guys are surprising me tonight.
Yeah.
We're waiting to get the official judges' scorecards for Mike Falvo. Clearing it over with Big Dan Mergliotta. Brings him to the center of the cage. We're going to bring it up to Mike Falvo.
And as always, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for one hell of a contest? And now after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the official scorecard. All 3 judges have scored the fight 30-27 for your winner by way of unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, Bryan Betts.
Well deserved, guys.